and I cobble. I am the fairy cobbler. I cobble. They call me the Cobblin Goblin. I cobble and I cobble. I cobble and I cobble. Oh, hello, Melanie. I didn't hear you come in.
No, I don't suppose you did.
Did you have a good afternoon, dear heart?
I think some of us had a rather better afternoon than some of us, not a million miles away from here.
I hope you had a good afternoon, Melanie. I've been very busy, as you can see, with these boots. There's been a lot of orders for fairy boots. Oh, dear.
Yes, those stupid little shoes of yours.
They're not stupid little shoes, Melanie. They're fairy boots. And what's more, they are bread and butter. You may laugh, Melanie. You may laugh.
I don't need your permission to laugh,
I'm not
Marcel.
suggesting you need my permission to laugh, Melanie. I merely pointed out that were it not for these stupid little shoes, as you see fit to call them, were it not for these stupid little shoes, we wouldn't be able to live in this lovely little toadstool and have all the things which make life so comfortable for both of us, my dear.
That make life all the more damp and pokey for both of us, you mean? Why can't we live in a wonderful gingerbread house like Goldilocks does?
Well, I can't afford it on a cobbler's humble wage, let alone a cobbler's humble wage. No, you may laugh, a cobbler also has a humble wage as well. He has a humbler wage than anybody else. I've never seen a humbler wage than a cobbler. You can move into a gingerbread house on my income. And if you don't like shoes, Melanie, precious heart, then you should have pointed out that when you married me. I've always been a cobbler. I've always wanted to be a cobbler. I always will be a cobbler. I hope my children are cobblers too. Cobblers all through.
Wonderful. What a prospect, spending the rest of my life with a load of cobblers. Don't you realise, Marcel, that under these gossamers there's a passionate fairy trying to get out? My goodness me, Marcel, why don't you take it upon yourself to tie me to a casket spell and smash the living daylight out of me with your rock feet?
My dear, you're overwrought.
Overwrought? I'm underwrought, if anything. Last time you wrought me. When you got drunk on cuckoo spit, you dressed yourself up like a centipede.
No, completely. Where have you been? Your gossamers, your lovely gossamer threads and wings, they're tattered and torn. Where have you been?
Perhaps somebody's been a little rough with me this afternoon.
What do you mean, Melanie?
Perhaps something not dissimilar to a rude, naughty eager water boatman has been scrabbling at my gossamers. Has been showing me a thing or two. Has been showing me what a husband should be like.
Have you been out with a water boatman?
Yes, I have.
And was he romantic?
Matter of fact, he was.
Oh, it's all very easy, isn't it, for a water boatman? All he has to do is scud over the water all day and sing Italian songs while I have to do a job of work back at home cobbling. It's all very well for the water boatman.
So if you think that's all a water boatman does, scud over the water, you should have seen him scud over me this afternoon.
If that's how you want to spend your afternoons, Melanie, move over, please.
Oh, excuse me.
If that's how you want to spend your afternoons, there's nothing I can do about it, is there?
No, of course, there's nothing you can do. You can't stop me, can you? You can't stop me. Oh, Marcel, you're so pathetic. Don't you realise, Marcel? I've been unfaithful to you. Are you going to discipline me? Are you going to punish me? Are you going to be masterful?
You want me to be masterful?
Yes, I do.
You think I can't be masterful, I suppose?
Yes.
Well, I'll discipline you, all right?
For once in your life, Marcel.
You want me to dominate you?
For once.
I'll be tough and firm with you. Don't you worry yourself. Listen to this now. Sit down, Melanie. Shut up. And let me get on with my cobbling. How's that?
Pathetic.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You're sorry I feel that way. How do you know I feel? You haven't told me for years. I've never heard anything of the sort in my life. My goodness, Marcel, why can't you rave a bit?
Why can't I rave a bit? I'm glad you asked me that. Has it ever occurred to you that perhaps I can rave a bit, but has it occurred to you that perhaps you don't bring out the raver in me? Perhaps you're so fat and sluggish and smelly and ghastly, you don't bring out the raver in me with your tatty clothes. Perhaps some other fairy, such as Tinkerbell, make me rave like anything. You ask Tinkerbell whether I rave or not. You ask Tinkerbell whether I rave.
Perhaps I've already asked her.
Oh. And what did she say?
Oh, who's your lady friend? I'll tell you what she said. Please, hit you. He told me you made a pass at her in the fairy ring on Midsummer's Night. And you asked her up here to have a look at your cobbler's last. First, if you ask me. God, she laughed so much till her gossamers drooped. Tinkerbell laughed so much that she cracked her bell and she couldn't tinkle for 6 months.
Tinkerbell told you?
Yes, that's what she told me.
That wasn't very kind, was it?
No, it wasn't very kind, but it's no more or less than you deserve, Marcel. No more or less, because you're such an ineffective, twitty, incompetent goblin. You're not a goblin, you're not a sprite, you don't deserve the name of a...
That does it, you stupid fat cow! How do you think I like living with somebody as fat and ugly with your filthy, hairy tits? I'm going to take it! I just think they're going to be jail, I tell you! I can't stand you, you filthy, dirty, ugly old thing! Get upstairs! Get upstairs! Get upstairs!
Oh, that's more like my man! I'm going to go upstairs and put some pull behind my ears and surround the very wine between my toes. I'll be waiting for you, my darling.
Well, that seemed to get her going a bit now. If I can just get these 12 boots done, I'll be up in a couple of hours. I cobble all night, I cobble all day.